Alright YouTube, J Jones Car Audio 1, you already know what it is. I'm here bringing a little mega unboxing where I'm going to unbox all this stuff that's sitting behind me. I'm going to try to keep this video to a minimum, so it's going to be maybe a little bit longer of a video. I might have to shoot a part 2, seeing as I got to keep it under 15 minutes in order to get it uploaded. So if you want to watch, cool. If you don't, you already know what it is. So let me get to this stuff behind me and let's get this mega unboxing started. So I know what all this stuff is, of course, but I don't know exactly what's what. So you're gonna be finding out as I do. There's one thing that's already unboxed up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to that first. And this is something that I had in the previous build. It's something that I'll be adding back to a build in the future. This probably won't be in the truck build, but a lot of this stuff is for the truck build. So first we have the audio control Matrix Plus 6, which if you watch my prior videos you already know about this. So yeah, we're going to get to unboxing this real quick. And here it is. Audio control Matrix 6. If you don't know what that is or you don't know what that's used for, I advise you to do your research, maybe put that in your Google bar and you'll know all about that. So we'll move on from there. Just comes with the Matrix Plus 6, the instructions and the device itself. Everything else, of course, will have to be added as far as your speaker wire, your RCAs, and hooking it up and all that. So we'll put this back, move that to the side, and continue to unbox it. Let's see here. I've been kind of anxious to see this particular item. At least this is what I think it is. As you can see right here, it says Power Base right here. Model ASA 600-1 DX. Let's see if that's what this box holds. Work with me. I've got some relaxing in, some zombie gameplay going on in the background if you are curious. Shout out to the relaxing in. Oh, will blow me down. This is actually a Cadence FX A2400-4. Let's go ahead and open that up and see what it holds. As you can see the specs here, you may want to pause that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but there they are for anybody that's curious. Shout out to Justin Fox. I know he holds one of these in his truck, or his former truck, or his new car now. Shout out goes to you, brother. One of the reasons why I got this particular amp. It says it holds 4 gauge. I doubt that. Let's see what it entails and what it is exactly. Fairly small for a 4-channel, which is what I was going for. The small footprint. As you can see, you have a bigger 50 amp fuse here on the end, and you have these screw down terminals, which is the reason why I say this. I doubt this holds 4 gauge. And I knew that when I was getting into it, but we're going to see what we can do and how we can work with that eventually. None of this stuff will be going in immediately. And I doubt this does what it says as far as 2400 watts. If I get 1200 watts out of it, or at least half, I'll be happy. But there that is. Doesn't come with anything else in the box. No bass knob or nothing like that. Some high-end level inputs, some screws, and of course you got your Cadence manual there. So we'll go ahead and sit this back down on top of the box and put it to the side. And relaxing is playing Mob of the Dead for anybody that's curious as far as that zombie gameplay go. I think it's Xbox 360, by the way. Let's go ahead and jump into this because I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. So let's go ahead and jump into this little priority package right here. And it was shipped very quickly. Whoever did the shipping on this, I definitely appreciate you. I'm not sure exactly who it was or when it was shipped. Of course, I've got this over several months worth of time. And something that I failed to say that I should have said in the beginning is this is all done on a budget. There's nothing going to be expensive unboxed here, nothing that you guys can't achieve yourself. We all know that everything in this car audio thing comes with a price tag, you know what I'm saying, and 9 times out of 10 it's not cheap. This is one of the cheaper items that I got, but it does do exactly what it says it does, and you guys have seen this in prior videos. If you watch J. Jones Car Audio 1 videos, excuse me, in my house builds, or excuse me, in my house build that I did with my old equipment, the Audio Pipe 1800.1, the Hyphonics 1000.1, and the head unit and things of that nature. So we're going to unbox another one right here. Like I said, I don't know what build this is going to be going into. I have a couple different builds going down right now. I'm also searching for another vehicle at this particular time. All that will be unveiled in a different video. But moving forward with this. Yes, this is a Boss, as you can see, Boss Audio Systems, AVA 1204. And if you guys don't know about this, I advise you to do your research and put this as well in your Google search bar and do some reading on this particular product, because it can help all of us bass heads. It is a cheaper product, and you do have to be careful how you use it. As far as taking it in and out, it does come with a lot of plastic parts and things of that nature. So it's not something that, you know, can be taken in and out several times. Once you put it somewhere, it needs to be stationary in order for you to get longevity. I'm just passing that wise information on from one bass head to another. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it holds. I have the older model AVA. This is a newer model. Of course, it looks basically the same, but it is upgraded minor. But it's basically just an EQ. It's a EQ slash line driver, if you will. Like I said, do your research on this particular product and get back with me and let me know what you think about this. Of course, you can check the reviews out on Amazon and things of that nature. But this is basically the front. It's a 7-band EQ slash line driver. And then, of course, here's the back. You got all your hookups here. You have your mids, bass, and, or excuse me, rear, front, and bass. And then you have your main input coming in here. So I hope you guys was able to see that. And there's some instructions on whatever it is in the front. And I know I may have got those wrong on the back, but it is what it is. You know exactly what I'm referring to. So let's go ahead and put that on top of the box and continue to move on, seeing as we don't have a lot of time to do this unboxing. And that's why I may come back with a part 2, so we can go over all this stuff and what it's going to be used for in a future video. So that's the AVA 1204 Boss Audio System 7-band equalizer slash line driver. Let's get into this little tubby guy. This little heavy box here. Shout out goes to Big Velo too. I hope you watched this video, brother. Hope you know that I shouted your channel out. And make sure when you go by his channel to not only go by there and be nosy, but to get a brother and subscribe. He goes to all kinds of car audio shows. He's bringing you all kinds of bass head footage, and I'm sure that you guys would be, you know, likewise and liking that footage that he presents and that he brings you. This is the receipt. This is heavy as hell, man. This is 20 feet of 2-aught, as you can see here on the front. 20 feet of 2-aught. This is welding wire from Crimp Supply. And as you can see the quantity and the part number down here, if you guys ever want to go back and order some of this yourself. I hope the camera is picking that up. I'm not sure which camera or which side my phone camera is on. The phone is facing away from me. I'm trying to bring you guys some macro video this time. And I'm sorry about the lighting as well. It's also as bright as it can be right now in my house, and it's still not bright enough. But yeah, this little spool is heavy as hell, man. And I don't know how well you can see that wire, the thickness of that 2-aught right there, but it's pretty damn thick. And looking at it right here, it looks like some 1-aught at best, but that's a lot of the jacket, and that's what you have to understand. And this is also as pure copper. This isn't any you know, CCA or anything like that. This is pure 100%, 99.99% copper wire in here as well. I forget the strand count, but it's all included in this particular little pamphlet right here, which we may go into at a later date. If if anybody needs information and would like that, I'd gladly provide that information. Once again, that's crimpsupply.com. That's www. And they'll also let you know all about that. So I'll go ahead and place this back in the box and continue to move on. Let's see here. Alright. That's out of the way. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm not sure exactly what this is at the moment. I'm sure I know what it is once I see it. But I ordered a lot of stuff at once, so let's see what this United States Post Office happened to drop me off. Let's see here. Oh yes, something I've been waiting on for a long time. Shout goes out to 818 Base or 818 SPL. Brother, I appreciate everything that you've done for me, and you have got me started on something that I never thought that I would be into, and for that I truly do appreciate you. That's why Baseheads communicating through this social media thing is so important, and being able to network together, because you're able to learn a lot from your fellow basehead, whether they're just in the game or they've been in the game for a long time. You know what I'm saying? When that information changes hands, it definitely does something for me. And this is another, this is something that will be going in the truck for sure. Where, as of yet, I don't know exactly. But these are the PRV horns. That's the WG1-175PH. Again, if you don't know about these or you don't know about PRV audio, do your research on these particular products, because they scream. You know, these are the best mids and highs that I've had hands down since I've started in-car audio, and I've been doing this for well over 20 years. So yeah, let's get to unboxing one of these. Of course, I've got two of these, because what you do to one side, you must do to the other. We call that algebra where I'm from. But as you can see, I'm holding two of these. That might be the screenshot for this particular video, I don't know. But anyway, let's get to unboxing one and see what it entails inside. How are you supposed to do this, PRV? Okay, it slides off. These are also 8 ohms compression horn drivers. PRV manual comes inside. Of course, it comes with a bent up PRV audio sticker, as all their products do. I love PRV. Nothing negative to say about them at all. And this is a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Is that what she said? I don't know. Anyway, it comes with this little gasket, which we probably won't be needing to mount, because this won't be going in the door, of course. As you can see, the size of this is probably a good, I don't know, 6 inches across. It's got a huge PRV magnum on the bottom. As you can see, 150 watts program, which means RMS, and then 300 watts peak. This is going to scream. Of course, they come with the little spade terminals. I'm not too big of a fan with those. I wish they had spade push terminals, but it's all good. And of course, this compression horn screws on and off. This is just to display the sound out. So it's really not needed. Of course, I'll be using it in my application, but this is the piece that you need. This is where all the sound comes from here. But yeah, very nice piece. I'm very impressed with PRV audio. I can't say enough. I could do, and I still may do, just a video on those by themselves. But that's the PRV audio horn. I've got 2 of those. That's 8 ohms at 150 watts RMS. And they also color-coded the spade terminals, which is really nice. I added touch that they didn't have to do. Of course, they've got their logo, and this is a rubber boot that goes around the magnet, and it also displays the PRV audio insignia or logo, if you will, as well as the top of the oh hell, I don't know what you call this particular plastic piece, but it's like a, you know, echolocation basically. This directs your sound wherever you want it to go. So that's a very nice piece. So let's go ahead and put this back in the box and get on with our unboxing, seeing as we have quite a bit to do still. Like I said, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. And you know, just checking out J. Jones Car Audio 1 and what he's got coming up in these builds that's coming forth. Thank you. This is the reason why I do it for you guys, not just for myself, but for you guys. Let's continue to move on. We have another little box here. Let me check the time real quick, guys. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I've ran past my 15 minutes, so deuces. I'll be back with a part 2.